In this video, we're going to look at how to navigate your MGF1107 course. We'll see how to log into D2L as well as to log into MyMathLab Plus for the first time. So logging into D2L, we're going to go click on our MGF1107 course. On the left, you're going to see your announcements your professor will give you, and in the center, you're going to see a Start Here folder. And this needs to be completed before drop at. The first portion of it is your D2L orientation. If you've previously completed BC Online orientation, all you need to do is submit your orientation certificate, which you should have saved when you completed the orientation quiz in a different class. You upload it here as an attachment. If you haven't previously completed the BC Online orientation, you have to complete the other steps and the orientation quiz and then upload your orientation certificate. Going back to the course homepage, now we're going to look at the course orientation. So this is the orientation for this particular class. It's still in the Start Here folder, but the second part, course orientation. This has to be completed before drop add. You should go page by page as you go through your D2L course. You'll see the first link is the welcome letter. Arrowing to the right, you're going to see the course syllabus. In your course syllabus, you're going to see information from your professor, a description of your course, all the class activities and assignments. Scrolling down, we see all the topics that are going to be covered and the deadlines for the topics. Things like the study plan. At the top of this table, we have the orientation. The orientation takes place in the first few days up to a week of the semester. It depends on how long your course is. 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks, how much time you'll have to complete it. Going up to the next page to the right, you can take the syllabus quiz. It's not a bad idea to have the syllabus printed out and or opened up in another browser page so that you can refer to it as you're taking the quiz. The next page in D2L explains that you're going to log into MyMathLab Plus and register. I right-clicked on the link so that it would open in a new page. You might want to do that. If you've been in the system before, here's a couple of updates they're telling you about, and then you have to accept the user agreement, of course. Then you have three options. You have your access code, buy now. So buy now would be using your credit card, but I'm going to pay later. You see it gives a couple weeks of temporary access. Click Next, and it says you have temporary access, and return to your course, and we can actually see our MyMathLab classroom. The assignments that are showing right there are what is due coming up soon. To look at all the assignments for the whole semester, we click on the menu MGF1107 assignments link. You see a list of all the sections of the assignments, all the units. We're going to work Chapter 12 first, unless your professor has made an alteration to the order. Chapter 12 will come first, followed by Chapter 7. Here's an overview. To do the assignments, click on sections 12.1 to 12.3. You're going to see all the videos and the instructions as well as the link to the quiz and the study plan. It's really tempting to skip right to the study plan, but students end up spending a lot more time on the study plan that way. So instead, what you want to do is read your e-text and then in D2L, watch your lecture videos, complete your reading and lecture video quiz, watch at least a few of the wonderful videos available in MyMathLab, and then start your study plan. To read your e-text, just click on e-text. It's going to be identical to what you would have in a paper copy of the book. This is included in MyMathLab, so the paper book is not actually required. By the way, there are also videos in D2L, as I've mentioned, so you should watch those and complete your reading and lecture video quiz. It just gives you context before starting the actual problems in my math lab. Say you've read your e-text and watched your reading and lecture videos and taken your reading and lecture video quiz. Now you're going to watch some videos in my math lab which focus more on the mathematical calculations. Then you're ready to start your study plan and move through it most efficiently. The study plan's not graded, but you can't take the quiz that's related to the study plan until you've earned enough mastery points. The way you earn the mastery points is through the quiz-mes. Quiz-mes are not graded, but that's how you prove that you've mastered the information and you're ready for the quiz. If you click on practice, you're going to see whatever problems are available to practice that particular topic. In the upper right corner, you're going to see 3 numbers indicating the chapter section and item number from the textbook to which this item corresponds. That's how you practice, but you can skip directly to the quiz-me. You don't actually have to do the practice problems. So doing a quiz-me, saying I'm ready to start, and then you're going to take your little quiz, you need to get at least 75% or whatever level your professor has set for your mastery. Now, if you fail the quiz-me several times, it will lock you out, but all you have to do is work one practice question to unlock the quiz-me again. So that's important to remember. Now, going back to the practice questions, keep in mind that off to the side you have some resources. It'll vary with each question. You'll always have, though, the textbook and also the Ask My Instructor button, which allows you to send an email to your professor. Keep in mind that this will send an email with a copy of the question directly to your professor's official Broward College email address. When your professor responds, it's going to go to your official student email. In other words, not to D2L. Let's open another one and see what some of the other resources are. This is a more computational question, and it has a help me solve this, a view an example. It's got the textbook button and then the Ask My Instructor. And sometimes it has a link to a video as well. Once you've completed all of your quiz-mes, so you have enough of your mastery points, that might be 80% mastery, 100% mastery, depending on how your professor sets it. Now you're ready to take your My Math Lab quizzes. So you go over to the assignments list, section 12.1 to 12.3, or whatever the section may be, and select the quiz. That's in step 4, the last step for this section of My Math Lab. This brings you to the assignment section where you'll see a link to your study plan again, as well as your quiz. The study plan's not completed, so notice that I'm locked out. The little green flag tells you exactly what you have to do to unlock it, which in this case is complete your study plan. Now this is going to take time, so don't wait to the last minute because you'll miss the deadline for your quiz. Off to the left, you also see a reminder that we do have graded discussions in D2L. You're going to want to participate more than once, so post early and come back again as you respond to other students. Remember, there are 3 proctored exams. Those are also listed in the menu just as a reminder. So after Unit 12 and Unit 7 is our first proctored exam. The proctored exams are located in D2L. That's my math lab in a nutshell. Feel free to explore on your own. You might find other resources that you'd like to use. We're going to go back to our D2L classroom, back to our Start Here course orientation folder. We've talked about the welcome letters, syllabus quiz, my math lab information, and registering in my Math Lab Plus. I hope this video has been helpful. Please take just a few minutes more to watch Part 2, Navigating D2L.